You probably think that if you want to build chest size and muscle, you have to go to the gym because that's the only way you can train heavy and that's the only way you can hit your chest from all angles. But you can actually get a lot more than you think done at home. We can work through an aggressive chest workout, challenge ourselves, hit our chest from all the angles we need, and grow, and I'm going to show you how to do that right now. So the first thing we want to do is aggressively load. And when you're doing that in the gym, you're probably hitting a very heavy dumbbell bench press or a heavy barbell press, and that's got you covered, that's got unlimited load. When we're working with only our body weight, how do we create that challenge? We're going to go to something called the archer push-up. One of your arms has to shoulder the entire load to press you upwards on every single rep. That's going to help create that overload that we can't get because we don't have heavy dumbbells or barbells at home. We want to work this on each side, and we can keep the rest periods a little bit brisk because we're only working with body weight. So think about 60 to 90 seconds between each set, and you want to do 4 sets of 10 to 12 reps. Trust me, it'll be enough, especially if you're really working to drive up explosively. If you're lingering in that pause, because keep in mind, when you're in that pause, we're canceling out all the elastic energy that might help you drive up easily. In a standard archer push-up, you've got to pause on the bottom, then you have to drive up from that dead stop. You're going to get a really, really good chest contraction. If you can get 15 reps, go for it, but 4 sets of 10 to 12 on each side, 60 seconds of rest between each set is going to be perfect to get us started. So the next thing we have to do is we want to open up our upper arm angle relative to torso. Normally we're going to do that with an incline press. We don't have that, so instead we're going to take advantage of a box. All we're going to do here is going to be an incline push-up, and again, because this is easier, we're going to add a little bit of technique to it to mix it up and get a little bit of time under tension. So we're going to go to an incline half full push-up. What that's going to do is on every single rep, we're going to get to work in that lower range and then drive all the way up. And it's going to give us a good chance to get a really good squeeze and contraction on our upper chest. We want to keep the reps high here too. Think 12 to 15 reps. We're going to do 4 sets here and be as aggressive as we can. Again, we'll take about 60 seconds rest between each set. The third thing we want to do is hit that chest abduction idea and really drive our arm across, get a really good squeeze on our chest. We're starting to get a little bit fatigued now as well. So this is a good time to go a little bit lighter, focus on that contraction, and also focus on what our core is doing. It's really easy to lose that on push-ups, especially as we fatigue. So what we're going to go to is going to be a kneeling, single arm paused cable fly. And I want you to be as explosive as possible driving to your midline. Once we get to our midline, I want you to not let your hand come all the way across your chest, but we want to keep a nice, good contraction. Think about really driving up with your pinky. That's going to give you a really good chest squeeze, and hold that squeeze for 2 seconds. Think about exploding your chest and get that really, really strong contraction. You've got to make sure to keep your shoulder blades back as you do this. We're going to start to pick up the tempo in this too. We're going to go for 3 sets of 12 to 15 reps and just work one side right after the other. So don't take any rest between sets. You're going to get a really good chest pump out of this. We hit that adduction function, and you're going to wind up getting a really good ab workout too, because your core has to stabilize against a lot of anti-rotation. So we've hit all the functions of our chest. Now let's finish up this workout with some volume and some squeeze and leave this workout with a really, really good pump. To do that, we're going to go to the original bodyweight chest move. We're going to go to the push-up. And the way we're going to do this is going to give us minimal rest, and it's going to take our chest to the brink. So all you're doing, you're going to do 100 reps as efficiently as possible, making sure to keep your form nice and tight. You're going to get a 1-second pause on the bottom, then drive up all the way, making sure you really squeeze your triceps and squeeze your chest on every single rep. Unless you're Hercules, you're not going to be able to get all 100 reps in a row, or you're not going to be able to do them at the level of quality that we want. So here's what you're going to do. You're going to bang out as many reps as you possibly can, take yourself to the limit, and once you've done that, you're going to take a very brief rest. Just think about putting your knee down. You almost don't have to leave your push-up position. And then you're going to count to 5, and then you're going to repeat that. You're going to do as many reps as you can again. It may take 3 to 4 minutes. It may take a little bit longer than that, but all of that volume is going to leave you with a great chest pump. After that, you're done with this entire workout. You're only doing 1 set of that. We've hit 4 motions, and we've covered all of our bases. We went heavy and aggressive. We went upper chest. We covered chest adduction, and then we hit some good volume. You wind up getting a little core in there, and you're covered. Trust me, that workout is just as good as anything you might do in the gym.